on here. I don't know if anybody's gonna get on the live. Hey everybody, happy Monday. How are you guys? You guys are gonna hear the crazy kids in the background. Tink and Samir have been fighting literally ever since they got home. And I am making sloppy joe. Don't mind my kitchen, y'all. It's a mess. Hey Christy, hey Mona. Thanks, Nelly. I'm trying to like set you guys down where you can stand up. We're making dinner right now. I'm keeping it simple, y'all. We're doing sloppy joe tonight. Trying to find my can opener. Turn this down. Hi, Christy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Erica. Hey, Renee. Thank you. I did... Oh, crap. I did lazy. I refreshed my curls and wore it like this today. This is loud. Sorry. Really, Christy? I'm not on live often. I don't get on live that much. It's like a rare occasion, so a lot of times people miss it. But I was like sitting here and I was like, I'm gonna get on live. I mean, I'm gonna chat with y'all. Oh, because I wanted to tell you guys something cool and exciting, and I just had to get on live and do it live. Okay, sorry, that was loud. The boys are good. Lakin has been, hiding in his room ever since he came home from school. Take us to Samir, they've been fighting like cats and dogs because that's what they do every single day. Hey, Ann. Oh my God, you found a tick on you? What do you do in that situation? That's like my biggest fear is a tick landing on me, because don't they like kind of like stick into your skin or something? Or I knew someone, a tick landed in their scalp and it got stuck in their scalp. How terrifying. What did you do to get it out? Girl, guess what? I don't have no buns. I thought about that. I started cooking it and I was like, oh, I don't even have any buns. But I'm not eating bread like that really, since I'm trying to stay in a calorie deficit. So honestly, I might just eat mine like this with, I think I have some tortilla chips and I might make it like sloppy joe nachos, honestly. I think I have some blue corn tortillas, or we're just gonna use regular bread because, yeah, that's all we got. Hey girl, hey. You flushed it down the toilet? Did I miss how you got it off? How'd you pull it off? Where'd it land? Like on your skin, or was it just like somewhere else? That's crazy. How you doing tonight, girl? You gotta work tonight? I would be terrified of a freaking tick. Hold on, y'all. I gotta add a little water into this because it's just kind of got too thick, and then I'm gonna add some more sauce. It was starting to kind of burn. Yeah, you do. Don't remind you. I'm sorry. Hi from Japan. That's awesome. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, so the thing is, like, being on YouTube, and then I've been going on other like platforms and stuff, and especially like Instagram. If you guys follow me on there, I've been trying to be like more present on my Instagram. I just got an email, and it's legit and true because I talked to the lady, this casting company for this TV show that she said she came across my Instagram, found my Instagram. And they're doing casting for some filming for the show that they were going to film in London. But I told her, I was like, I don't have a passport, girl. And I was like, so yeah, I'm not even gonna like fill this out. But I was like, how cool is that? It was from for some trivia show called 1% Club. Yeah, 1% Club. And I just thought that that was awesome. At first, I didn't think it was real, but I always check the emails because there's a lot of scams in emails a lot. But it was legit because I ended up talking and reaching out. I always like to confirm stuff if I'm not sure. But I thought that that was cool. I'm like, that you found my Instagram and she wanted me to fill out the casting form and some information to see if I would be interested in doing that. I mean, I would love to go to London, but for one, I don't got a passport. Something was itching to crawl and you went, oh, that's crazy. The boys are good. The girl, they're driving me crazy. They're being Tank and Samir. They've been like fighting nonstop ever since they got home. They've been on one. There's Lakin running by, trying to sneak by. Hey girl, how are you? How are you doing tonight? But yeah, y'all, I thought that that was so cool. At the same time, could you imagine me being on a TV show? It's a trivia show. So I went and like looked it up because I'm like, I've never heard of this. And I'm like, okay, the filming's in London. I'm like, is this like a UK show or something? Maybe that's why I don't know what it is. But one of the clips that I watched of one of the other seasons that they had, there was some Americans on the show, and like they asked a trivia question, and they're like, if you are one of the American contestants and it lands on you, you have to like shotgun a beer. I thought that was funny because yeah, I was like, Americans love to shotgun some beer. Just finished watching your vlog not too long ago. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get on, even though I just did a video. I posted that vlog earlier. It took me 3 days, y'all, to post that video. I filmed it Thursday, and then all weekend, I don't know what was going on with YouTube. Like, it was not letting me upload. And then I went over to my mom's to go see her while the boys were in school today since I was off. I get over there, and then the video uploaded. I'm like, okay, was it my internet or what was it? Oh, is he okay? Oh, poor Isaiah. Aw, poor kid. We got Simple Sloppy Joe. Kids are wild. Is he okay? Jumping from the table. And don't mind my shirt, y'all. I made me a wrap with, girl, I got these. You told me to get those. I made a wrap with those and some grilled chicken, and I'm gonna show you guys the I put 2 tablespoons of this. Oh my gosh, this was so good. That wrap was so good, and you could tell because I dropped it all over my shirt. That was my late lunch. When I got back from going over to my mom's, I was starving because all I ate was a yogurt bowl this morning. Came home with you. I got them 10,000 steps in. I said, I gotta get them in tonight. I'm gonna do that right after I'm done getting these kids fed. I like to do it around this time so then I can just get in the shower and go to bed. That's been working the best. I know at first I was like, oh, I want to do it in the mornings, but the mornings just don't work for me. And I know some people, they wake up at 5 a.m., do their workout and do that. Like, it sounds good to me, but I wanted to do something that was going to be realistic that I can stick with. And I just know that I can't do it. I can do it. It doesn't work for me right now. I'm not to that level of commitment yet. So walking after dinner works better. And like I said in that video, I feel better too because after walking, it helps me digest my food better. So I go to bed and my stomach's not full. I don't feel like, and all blah and all that, you know. Thanks, girl. I'm trying. It's hard. Those wraps are good. Those wraps are good. I even got the little mini street taco ones for taco. I forgot that there was leftover water in that. Oh my God. It literally just splattered all over me. How dumb. I totally forgot that there was a little water left in that can. And I picked it up and I went like this and it got all over my arm. Real life. I mean, this is how I really am, y'all. I mean, how I am in my videos is how I am, but that's real life. This is the type of stuff that I do. Oh, you won't melt. Nah, it didn't melt. I got it all over the floor. It's all over the floor. Man, I'm not meant to wear this shirt today. I think that's what it is. I haven't wore this shirt in a long time. I bought it like, I'm mopping up this Sloppy Joe water real quick. I bought this shirt like, I want to say last year. I haven't worn it since then. I put it on. It felt better today. It doesn't feel as tight as it did when I first got the shirt. Ugh. At least you're not a witch. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. You don't know. You never know. I just might be. From Oz. Hey, I like Wizard of Oz. I love that movie. I haven't watched it in a long time either. I haven't watched it in a minute. Man, I don't know, y'all. We're going to have to just use regular bread because I don't have any buns. And earlier I checked this bread box. The only buns I have in these are these things. I don't know if I showed you guys these. These are really, really, really good. But they have blueberries in them, so I can't use that. We're going to just have to use regular bread for our Sloppy Joe. Oh, I have to show y'all. My mom thought it was so funny because she went to Walmart with me. When I went to go visit her, I was like, I need to go to Walmart, so let's go into Walmart. And it was good for her so she could walk around because she's just using her cane. She's doing really good. After, my whole grocery reel and so many people are angry, and that video made a lot of people mad that I bought too much processed stuff. And when that lady accused me of using paper plates, even though I don't buy paper plates, what did I buy? I went and bought some paper plates. My mom was cracking up. She told me, she's like, you should make a reel now of the paper plates. I thought that was funny. You could tell I don't buy paper plates. Oh my God, sleep in my eye. Because it's only $25. These will be gone. Do you have garlic bread? No, I do not. I had to get the paper plates though, because I thought that was funny. That lady was so angry over my grocery haul. And when she said, I bet you use paper plates, I was just like, if I did, like what? Like that's a bad thing? It's against the law to use paper plates now? That's how I always know when someone's new. And it's always on my grocery videos. That's where I always get troll comments. My friend Chrissy, she has a YouTube on here, Chrissy Marie. She gets a lot of crazy people comments. And I had a conversation with her and I said, you know what's crazy? I never get bad comments ever. The only time I get any type of comments that's not like positive or uplifting is on grocery hauls. And they're usually people that are not my followers because for some reason YouTube must push those videos out and I get new people and they're just always so angry over the food that I buy. And it's ironically, it's always on the videos that's not an actual full on grocery haul. It's just the video where it's like a fill-in. So I'm not really even getting a lot of food to begin with. And a lot of times I'll even be saying like, this is just odds and ends. When the lady said buy chicken, someone else told me to buy a chicken. And I said to her, I was like, what makes you think I don't have those things in my freezer? I just live off of, I don't even know what I got in that video. Yogurt, which right now I basically do. But I was like, it's crazy to me how people get, I don't know, if I don't like something, I just don't say anything. I don't take the time to just say something ignorant to somebody. Like if I don't like it, I don't agree with it. If it is not my cup of tea, I just keep it moving. I could care less. I just don't get the point of going out of your way to tell somebody you don't like the way they're doing it. They should do it this way just because you do it that way. Okay? And I'm all for advice when it's genuine or if I ask for it. But if I didn't ask for it, why are you telling me your opinion? Because at the end of the day, if you guys do not know this about me, I'm still going to do what I want to do. No one can make me do anything. I think a lot of that plays into my dad. He had me such like growing up, never be a follower. So I don't follow anything. I don't like being told what to do either. I'll listen, I'll take advice, I'll listen to people's opinion, but I'm gonna take that, kind of weigh it out, and I'm still going to do what I want to do. Because last time I checked, I'm a grown adult. I'm gonna, if I want to sit here and trying to find something, eat this whole box of fruit snacks, I'm gonna eat it because I'm grown and I can eat a whole box of fruit snacks if I want to. My son eats the same things over and over. It's safe, exactly. And that's what, another thing, it's like when people comment on stuff, and like I said, I don't really ever get comments like that, but I just look at other people's posts of things, other creators and stuff. The stuff that people say, it's like you see 30 seconds and you think you know what you're talking about. You don't know someone's situation. Like Samir. Samir does eat pretty good, but a lot of times he only likes chicken nuggets. Like the Sloppy Joe, he may or may not eat it. And if he doesn't want to eat it, I'm going to make him something else. I'm not going to make him starve or force him to eat something that he doesn't want to eat because, he has his comfort, his safe foods. And that's all right. And times are different. I mean, I grew up very different. My kids, their life is much different than mine. That's for sure. Growing up, if you grew up in the 80s and the 90s, the kids now, they're lucky. They're blessed. They don't. It's way different. We didn't have a choice in anything that we ate. And we couldn't get up and leave the table until we finished everything. But my mom and dad, they were also really big with balance. We were allowed to eat junk food, but how they did it, they would buy it. And once it was gone, it was gone. You weren't getting no more until the next month or whenever they would buy it again. They didn't always buy it every week or every time they went grocery shopping. They would buy a set amount. They're like, all right, this is what you're allowed to have. Once y'all eat it up or drink it up or whatever, it's gone. We wouldn't get it anymore. But I think with that, it taught us balance though too. Because we never went out to eat. My dad was a chef, so we always cooked at home. Everything was always home cooked meals. We rarely went out to eat anywhere. If we did, it was like not very often, but we always had vegetable. We always had a protein of meat, and some type of carb or fat. So, it's all about balance. He likes the gluten-free chicken tenders, mac and cheese and strawberries and oranges. Yeah, Samir loves these little mandarin oranges. Samir loves those. Eat out a lot either. Yeah, same. And see, we didn't have a choice. It wasn't if I didn't like it, oh well. What I learned really quick, I remember this one time, and I learned my lesson. One time, I don't even remember what the food was. I said I wanted it, and I ate it, and I liked it, but then I wanted more, but I wasn't really that hungry still, and I got too much of my dad. He was like, you're not getting up until you eat all that food. And I sat there. I think I was at that table for an hour. Everybody else already left. My brothers went about their night. And I could not get up until I finished it. And he told me, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. I don't ask for food that you're not going to eat. And I think what I used to do when I was a kid, I used to put too much on my plate and then think, oh, I can waste it. But my parents, they're like, you're not wasting food. And I think with that mentality too, it's good and bad that comes with it, because I feel the same way. I was just having that conversation with someone. I think part of that, I feel like I didn't really get chunky or anything until after I had kids and just being lazy. And a lot of it was just eating out. But what was I going to say? I felt like with that, having that mentality where we couldn't get up until we ate everything on our plate, I feel like as an adult, I did carry some of that into my adulthood. So if I have a plate, I have this whole plate, instead of me just putting, just a small amount, I felt like I had to fill it up. Like the whole plate had to fill it up. That's why I don't eat on full plates anymore, you guys. I just eat on salad side plates, and now my appetite's better. I don't overeat. And I felt like I did that. I'm 34, and I did that up until, I want to say a year ago is when I really stopped eating off of big plates, because my gallbladder, it's a lot of foods I couldn't eat. But yeah, I didn't know you had PCOS. Yeah, so that probably makes it harder too. Hey girl. My kids, I and I would ask them what they want to eat. Yeah, I'm the same way, Kim. I ask them I mean, I don't really care. To be honest, out of all three of the boys, um, Tank is the pickiest. That boy, he's his dad. He's his dad through and through because their dad, he eats the same stuff over and over. He does not try new foods. No. So Tank smells it, and if he don't like the smell of it, he's not even going to try it. I was like, that's crazy. And Samir, who's autistic, he will at least, I give Samir that. He will at least try something. Hey, Anna. I like how, thank you. People, it's only my grocery haul is for some reason. People don't like the food that I buy. Hey, Rose. How are you this evening? I know I got like on live randomly. I just was like, I'm going to go live. To be honest, I accidentally hit it. And then I was like, F it. I'll just get on. Really, Kim? Yeah, he's picky. He is super picky. He probably won't even eat the sloppy joes. He will. You know what I was starting to do? And I think it was like my childhood coming out. I got mad. Like there was one week I got so mad at him. And I said, you're sitting down, you're eating. I'm cooking dinner. You're going to eat it. And I made him eat spaghetti, and you should have saw him. Now he loves spaghetti, but I just got fed up. I got fed up one night. This was him eating the spaghetti. He was so mad, and he was eating it so slow. But he ate. I gave him a little bit. I gave him a little bowl. I was like, you're at least going to try it, and you're going to eat it. I was like, and if you really don't like it, I won't make you eat it again. And it took him, he was probably there for like 30 minutes. Samir loves any type of pasta. So Samir was on his like third bowl. He's scarfing it down. Lakin don't like pasta either though. In which Lakin will eat almost anything. But he told me, he said, it is any type of pasta, y'all. Like it doesn't matter. It could be chicken Alfredo. If I make mastacholi, he almost cries because he just hates pasta. And I love pasta. I can't really eat that stuff anymore though. Doing good. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, I don't really get on live often. Your child only eats yogurt and tater tots? Hey, girl. So many of them. That's Tank. That boy, when he graduated when they had his preschool graduation, he said his favorite foods were French fries. McDonald's French fries, preferably. And that's still how he is. So I buy those fast food fries because they taste like McDonald's. Because obviously I'm not going to feed him McDonald's every day. I tell her just try. Yeah, that's what I try to do with them too. Been waiting for more remote job updates. You know what's crazy? I was almost thinking about finding another remote job again. But then I was like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like the two jobs that I had that was remote, they weren't really, like, the first one I liked, but I felt like a lot of it was, they lied about it, a lot of it. They said it was going to be just doing this one simple thing, but it was like polar opposite and was honestly kind of stressful. So I just couldn't do it anymore. And I remember and then I think working the Saturdays kind of bothered me too, because on Saturdays what did I work on Saturdays? Like 11:30 to 8 or something like that. And I hated it. But the boys, I will say, they were really good. They were good. They weren't the problem with that. Oh, and then also with that job too, when I was working remote, I wasn't able to pick Lakin up from school. I was able to take him to school, but I wasn't able to pick him up. And then I was worried once winter came. We don't live far from the school, but I don't know. It just bothered me, him walking. I felt like, and his dad's always like, he can walk. And I think that's just the mom in me. If you have boys, I feel like we're all guilty of that. Sometimes we don't let them grow up. And I'm struggling with Lakin with that. He's 11, he'll be 12. And there's just some parts I'm like nervous. That boy's he's the same height as me now. I woke up this morning and I told him to go brush his teeth. And I was walking in the bathroom and he was walking out. And I was like, did you grow overnight? I swear the other day he was like right here. And this morning I felt like he was just like right here above me. Healthcare and dental. Yeah. Have a good night at work, girl. Have a good night. Don't work too hard. Get your steps in. I'm going to get my steps in once I probably won't be on here much longer because get them down to eat and all of that. And then I do want to start doing my walk because it's 7:30 here. So I want to be laying down and in bed by 9. So I probably will be getting off here in a second myself. But I just figured I would get on live just to chat with you guys and catch up. I've never been live on Facebook or Instagram. I don't know, like, and then TikTok, y'all. Oh my gosh. My TikTok is going crazy right now. All from it started with that DoorDash video, and then I saw like that pay pig trend going on TikTok, and I saw people talking about it. I just made a goofy video. I didn't think it was gonna like go viral. That video went viral, so now like my notifications, I went from, I think I had 1,100 followers on Mother's Day, and now I have like 3,300. I was like, wow. But my notifications are, whew. The first night when the video started to go, have I had this on my chest the whole time? That's the splatter from the freaking sloppy Joe. Oh my gosh. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Annette. You guys missed it. I was cooking dinner. I was making sloppy Joe. I had the can. I forgot there was still a little bit of water in that can, and I picked it up and went like this, and it went all down my arm, and I just noticed. I didn't even pay attention because the chat, like the words are over it. I didn't notice I had sauce all over my chest. Why didn't y'all tell me I had sauce on my chest? Y'all just let me out here looking crazy. Be overprotect our kids because of all this stuff going on. Yeah, that's so true. I know. I'm just like so nervous. And I feel like Lakin is such a soft-spoken kid. That's why you guys don't really see him on here. He just doesn't really like to be on the videos or anything like that. And I respect that. I'm not going to force him. He's a super shy kid, which I was the same way. I was very shy. I was very shy when I was a kid. I always say Lakin's the boy version of me. He's just very shy. He did tell me, you guys know he's in band. I asked him, he has his last band concert tomorrow night, so we're gonna be busy tomorrow. But I asked him, hey, you know, do you like band? Because this was beginning band this year, just to kind of test the waters. And I was really shocked that he even wanted to join band. Part of me, I was hoping he would do something because he doesn't play sports. That's just not his thing. So when he said he wanted to join band, I was like, okay. I was excited for it because I felt like that's a way to get him out of his shell and meet kids, because I was so nervous about him going to middle school. Gosh, I was more scared than he was, and I don't even know why. But he told me, I want to say a week ago when I picked him up one day, I asked him, I was like, hey, do you still want to do band next year? Like, what are your thoughts? Because it's expensive. I pay like $60 a month for his instrument and the reeds for his clarinet. I mean, if he wants to do it, I want him to do it. And he said, yeah. But then he told me he wants to join choir. So, thing you guys don't know, Lakin can sing really, really good. I was excited when he said he wanted to join choir. And I told his dad, and he was like, yeah, that's great. I feel like that will help him find his voice, because Lakin can sing really, really good. He has a really good voice. Like, I've caught him singing before, and I'm like, boy, where do you get those vocals from? Because it ain't me. But he said he wants to join choir next year, and he does want to still do band. So I'm like, you're going to be busy if you do choir and band. But hey, that's good, because I feel like Lakin needs a little bit more responsibility. He is still very immature on the responsibility side. He's not a very organized kid either. He's never been organized, ever. That's been a struggle for Lakin since he was a tiny little boy. We've always struggled with him being organized. He's the polar opposite with me. I'm like super organized. He's not. And he struggles with that with schoolwork, with that too, because he's just so not organized. But I feel like this year he's gotten better. I feel like band definitely has helped him. So band and choir next year. And he told me he wants to learn how to play the piano. So there's a summer camp here where we live. They do free camps all throughout the summer just to have activities for kids that have things to do. And there's one that's for music where they have like instruments to teach them. And I asked them, I think we're going to sign them up for it. She had an amazing year. That's good. See, I know it's nervous. Next thing you know, middle school is going to come. It goes so fast. Soccer and karate. See, I loved soccer. That's what I played when I was a kid. I did band when I was in middle school. When I was younger, I did soccer. Once I got to high school, I didn't do anything. I didn't want to partake in nothing. But I also said I was not going to be that type of parent. And that was the thing, like with my mom, my brothers, they all played baseball when they were kids. And then once they got to high school, they weren't in any sports. But when they were kids, they all played baseball. My mom never pushed us to do anything just because she wanted us to do it. She did, kind of allowed us to do things. But then also, once my dad passed, it was just my mom. Like, she was a single mom. She didn't have a lot of money. She was on a fixed income and stuff. So there was a lot of things that we couldn't partake in because of money. But she let us kind of have our own voice and things. And she didn't want to live through us. I always feel bad when there's kids. You can clearly tell that if they have parents where their opportunities didn't go through and they're like living through their kids. And that's sad to me. So I said, if they don't want to do anything, I mean, I'm not going to force them to. I want them to do stuff. I want them to, make friends and be social and all that. But I'm not going to force them to do something that I want them to do just because I want them to do it. If they don't love it and enjoy it, I'm not going to make them do it. They went to Paris over the summer. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Hey, Lily, how are you? Happy Monday. You got on like at the last minute because I'm probably going to be getting off here in a couple minutes because we're going to eat some dinner and then get my 10,000 steps in. Let's see. I'm going to look and see where I'm at because I don't think I need to actually walk that long tonight. I'm at about 4,500 steps, so I can probably get that walk done pretty quick. I'll walk at like a higher pace speed. I'm trying to walk 10,000 steps 5 days a week. Last week I only hit 4 days, which is fine, but I'm trying to hit 5 this week, so... I really would like to do it every day, Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends, not do it at all. We'll see. I said 5 days was realistic. At first, I wanted to do 7 days, but life happened when all that was going on with my mom and stuff. I was like, it just wasn't working. So 5 days it is. I'm trying to shoot for 10,000 steps 5 days a week and then stay in my calorie deficit. Ooh, my hair is so frizzy right now. But yeah, I'm probably going to get off of here, you guys. I want to start going live more often. I definitely will. I like getting on here, and it's nice to kind of talk with you guys instead of like reading comments. It's cool to just go back and forth and chat with you guys this way. Yes, like the live. Hit the replay, you guys. I appreciate you guys. All of you that jumped on and everybody that's just like stuck around too. I appreciate y'all always. And the new ones that hate my grocery hauls and comment bad things, I like you guys too. You guys can stay. Watch some of my other videos, not just the grocery hauls. But I'm going to get off here, you guys. I hope you guys all have a good night. Enjoy your dinner if you guys haven't eaten. Have a good morning in the morning. And I will chat with y'all later. I don't know when I'm going to have another video, but if you haven't watched my video that I just posted today, go watch it. Go check it out. Show it some love. And then go follow me on Facebook and Instagram if you guys will follow me on there, and TikTok. I will, after this live's over, I'll add them in my my description. I'll put all the links for all that too. So if you guys don't follow me on those platforms, I would appreciate it if you would. Oh, Reagan, I'm getting off. You got on at the wrong time. I'm about to get off. So I'm going to get off. I hope you guys all have a good night, and I will chat with y'all over on Facebook or somewhere else if you guys follow me there. All right. You guys have a good night.